Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 25 of Direwolf20's Let's Play of FTB Skies, where today I crafted myself a beautiful Emerald Jetpack. It is fully charged because I turned back on my auto charging for the player, wireless charging. So all the powers are good now. If I hold this in my hand, it should charge up. Yep, beautiful. I need a better sword, that's for sure, because that thing's going to break any second. But other than that, I'm rocking and rolling. Things are going well here. We've got plenty of power coming in. We have plenty of nether stars, because I basically idled for like an hour or two so that we would build up a good number of nether stars, and B, this model accuracy got up to 99.5, which means there's now a 99.5% chance that we'll get a wither prediction from this thing, in addition to the generalized prediction. Before it was like, a 5% chance, and we would only get the generalized. Which, speaking of, we have a lot of now. These things can be used to make chorus fruit, or endstone, or ender pearls, or nether stars, none of which I particularly need. And as a matter of fact, should probably be putting those things into a drawer of some kind, because my suspicion is that they're all sitting inside my disk, and that's probably not great. So maybe I'll get some functional storage over here. Might not be a bad idea. I'm thinking full-size drawers for these. Yeah, I think that should be fine. And then a few void upgrades, the usual stuff. Still have to find a good source of infinite obsidian. I haven't quite come up with anything good about that yet, but we'll see. Usually what you do is, in Skyblocks, you usually have like a really easy access to lots of lava. That did not happen in this pack that I saw, except for the dripstone, which is slow, and I don't feel like having a giant dripstone area. But maybe we'll have to do that, or you would, vacuum up the nether, which again, not doable in this pack. So lava's not like the easiest resource in the world to come by. So we'll see what happens. So let's lock you guys and add you to the thing, and oh, okay, cool. Let's do this and that. Not too bad. I managed to get it all in. I guess I'll do the bottom will be this one, and then we'll have Nether and Overworld if we ever generalize those dudes. So today I want to get into the bees thing. I'd like to get my beehives up and running in a compact machine so we can start producing honey. In addition to that, I thought it would be cool to maybe get one or two more nether star generators. Might not be a bad idea, I think. And I came up with this. The entity detector from Cyclic can detect when there's a player nearby. See? It has a nice range config, so you can set it to be like, XYZ. So I have right now set to 5 blocks. So if there's any player within 5 blocks, it'll activate a redstone signal. So what I was thinking is we could pop down here. Okay. And I'm assuming you can respond to a redstone signal. That's just a hunch that I have. I don't know for sure, but I guess we'll find out. If I do that, you are still spreading and doing damage. Okay, that's cool. You don't respond to a redstone signal? Do what now? Do what now? That is not cool. How do we handle that? Thinking. I mean, it takes like a full minute and a half for it to burn through a nether star. So removing the nether star when there's a redstone signal doesn't really solve my problem, because it means it'll take, a while. I want it to be like off the minute I arrive. Now the good news is it is a pretty short range that it hurts. So what I could do is create some kind of like pattern, like something like this, right? Like that could be cool. That would indicate the range from which in I could stand. What's that mod that has stuff that's like chisel chipped, right? Yeah, chipped. Do. Anything that looks like like warning type stuff in here. I could go with the Ad Astra one. Nothing's jumping out at me. A lot of stuff, though. Look at it all. It's kind of cool. Hazard light. Yeah, that's kind of neat. That's kind of what I was after. It's concrete, though. Who wants to craft that? Not me. Not me, he said. All right, let's look at Ad Astra, because I saw something-ish. Now it's a pillar, but I hope it can go on its side. Oh my goodness, look at all the things you need. Sure. We can make 6 of those, no problem. And then some yellow dye, and then some more yellow dye, and then some black dye. I don't want to use that, because we only have one of those. Ah, good, you can make it with charcoal in this pack. Nice. Now, can I... Let's see, if I'm standing here, I'm taking damage, right? So this is a pillar. That works. I like that. I think that sounds neat, right? Works for me. Okay. So we're going to want 2 more of these and 6 more of those. I'm bummed that that doesn't respond to a redstone signal. Super bummed that that doesn't respond to a redstone signal. Like, what are you doing, Chief? I need you to respond to redstone signals. All right, so now Nether Star Generator. We should be able to make another one of these and plop it right down there. And on the down, you will insert, again, just 1 Nether Star. Drag it in. Cool. Now you should fill right up. Nice. Okay. And then it should just be a matter of flux ducting it. And now you should be running. Sweet. And then what we'll do is we're getting like 8,000 RF a tick, which is not like bananas level. It's pretty good. And look, we're actually about full here. So if we come down and check, in theory, in a few seconds, one of these guys is going to fill up, right? I would expect that to happen. There it is. Boom. And then he's going to stop. And that's awesome. And this guy's going to run a little bit, right? He's not going to run like crazy like he was before. That's cool. All right. I like that. I think that's pretty spiffy. That's a good way, in my opinion, I think. How did you get rotated? Did I do this somehow? Is that how you've always been? I don't know. Can't have that, though. Alright, so no player detector thingy going, but we've got plenty of Nether Stars running, obviously, and yeah, we're good. We're good on this whole front. So let's go pop into a small area, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this stuff put away. I'm probably going to need more laser IO stuff soon, but we'll get there. Let's get into a shrunk area. I want to shrink some bees and capture them in bottles. Okay, so I've got, you know, villagers hanging out in some bottles right now, but we're going to want some bees. Speaking of... Oh, there he is. I was like, where'd my bee go that has been here literally for the last 25 episodes? Ouch. All right, it's a right click. I forgot. And then I should have no problem flying down here. And doing that. And now I can get all the bees that have been spawning around my island. Sweet. Alright. Now with these guys, we shouldn't have any problem getting a bunch of honey, which is the plan for today. Because remember I said an episode or two back the next task for us, if we're following the big quest, Overpowered, the next thing we want is 100 buckets of progressive bees honey. So we need to get a whole bunch of that. Still a little hard to control this jetpack because it moves so fast, but I did get the emerald one. So we have no more falling. Like, you don't fall at all with emerald, it looks like, which I very much like. All right, is that enough? I think that's enough. Yeah. All right, let me get ready here. Oh, there's one more thing I'd like to do, since I probably can now. Between the amount of power we have, I should be able to get the dimensional doohickey a infinity booster dimension card. Yeah. So for this, we're gonna need 12 wireless booster cards. Am I reading that right? Yeah. And how do we, what do we have in here? We have 8. All right, so let me steal them. We want a few more. So we're gonna want some more Fluix dust. We need 2 more Fluix dust. Yes. And then Ender Pearl dust is what? Is that in a inscriber? Yeah. Okay, and then that should get me 2 more of these. I thought I made 2 of you. I did. Somebody's stuck somewhere. Crafting Fluix. Go, buddy. I should do one of those, like, always keep in stock Fluix deals. That would be cool. All right, now you, we're going to need some eyes. That should be the 4 of these. And this would be infinite range, but not cross-dimensional. Now, it can be cross-dimensional. And I believe that goes in here. Now, how much RF a tick are we going to use with this? It goes from 16 to 18 RF a tick. Well then, I think we can afford it. Yeah, I assume that is an affordable cost for us as a player. So now we have infinite range AE, which is awesome, because it means all I need to do is pop into here, and this is going to be my B room. So do I have any bee related things? I have a bee shelf from Apotheosis. I think I got that as a quest reward. There's an angry bee statue. I wonder if I can throw that in a frame. That would be cool, right? That would be cool. Ha ha ha, that's cool. That is awesome. I love that. I like it. Sign me up. All right, now the first thing we need to make is a beehive, which should be a quest complete for me. Yes, cool. Not the bees. Beehive. Bee spawn egg and glass bottle. It can be crafted with sugar and planks. Vanilla beehives aren't the best home, however, and the bees can easily be disturbed. Attempting to collect honey or honeycomb may anger the bees unless properly smoked. It would be best to upgrade to advanced beehives ASAP. Now, the bummer of advanced beehives is that they need sugarcomb of some honeycomb of some kind, right? And we don't have any of those yet, so we're gonna have to get the regular beehive with the campfire going on. And then we'll go ahead and do some other stuff. So while we're at it, let's get some dandelions for you. Let's get some dirt so that you can, have some things. And that should be a good start. So let's jump in there. Yeah. Sound cool? Oh, that's the wrong shrinking device. Look, they're both named shrinking device. They're both named personal shrinking device. Let's be very clear about this. They both have the exact same name. Literally the exact same name. Don't yell at me. Okay. So what I'd like this to be is fully dirted up. So let's get a building gadget for this purpose, which is now full of power. Hooray. And I might put my bee spawn egg away, only because, yeah, why not? And then you can be surface mode. Can you not work on surface mode? Do you need to be on place on top? I guess you do. That works. Yeah. All right. And then what I should also do is relink where I pop in at, so that when I do pop into this place, I start here. Okay. So now with a basic beehive and a couple of flowers nearby, you guys aren't going to have a lot of options, right? Which is fine. And I'm going to unleash the bees. Oh, and also be ready to de-shrinkify. So right click. Ah, why is he angry? What'd you do? Oh, he was leashed? Okay, I don't want to make him angry. Oh, now he's dead. Hey, come back here. Well, that de-shrunk. Sorry, didn't mean to steal your flower, sir. I just wanted to de-shrinkify you. There you are. So, how many bees are alive in here now? One more in there, right? So, there he is. Cool. And you, in total, can support 5, right? 5 bees is how many you're allowed to have? So I should be able to sneak one more in there. I think I got him. Nah. Alright, cool. So now we need you guys to make honey, which I can make happen with a little of this, right? They should quickly make the stuff and then go pollinate again. Now, I don't know if there's a day-night cycle in this dimension, so I don't know if they're going to do the whole I'm in the hive at night thing. Hopefully it won't rain. I don't know. We'll see. The bees 0. There's a couple bees up there. That's fine. While we're at it, let's make sure this area is chunk loaded and claimed. One thing I like about compact machines, it's always one chunk, which is super cool. Right? And there is a little bit of honey in there, which is nice. Sweet. Delicious wax, which is awesome. Which means I can get an advanced beehive now, which is like worlds better, yeah? So regular campfire. If I remember correctly, advanced beehives are like the bomb. I just need like regular shears. And we just need a regular beehive. Do they get angry if I break their hive? Oh. Everybody out. Everybody out. Let's go. Out of the hive. Ow. Yes, they do get angry. For the record, they do. Now stop attacking me, bees. Because if you're attacking me, you're getting hurt. Because I have thorns. And that's bad news for you. I'm not afraid of being hurt. I'm afraid of you being hurt. Alright, advanced beehive, which is cool. Now, I might need to throw more bees in there, but that's okay. Alright, everybody done being angry at Direwolf? A little bit. Everybody calm down now. Whew, they look calmer. They look calmer. And then we want the expansion box, right? Which is going to be another honey. That go on top, if I remember correctly? Yeah, see? Look at that UI. How great is that? All right, everybody, you have a home now. Go live in it and whatnot. What are you? What? What's this about? Why are you all randomly dying? What's that? What was that? What just happened? Why did everybody just randomly die? Hello, bees. What was that all about? Man, those bees are tiny when they're tiny. They are hard to hit, let me tell you. Yeah, why did they all just die? Anybody? Bueller? I don't know. I mean, to be clear, I have plenty more bees back at my base, but I have no idea why they just all died. Alright, so now you're in here, you're doing your thing, and you're gonna get, probably, make me honey, right? Should be cool. And then we do have a speed upgrade. Decreases time spent in hive. Can be Alright, so everybody's gonna be cool now and make honey. Alright. And then same deal, I should be able to tick accelerate this bottom one, which will make them all spit out of there quickly. Now there's also the simulated thingy, which is even cooler. Bees will no longer physically exit the hive. A trip to its flower block will instead be simulated. Make sure to put the required flower block or a feeding slab in front of the hive, containing required flower blocks for the bees in the hive. Excellent. Can I make that like right now, do we think? I just need a honey treat, which are some blocks of honey, and or, you know what I should do is I should have some empty bottles in here. You should be collecting honey for me. There you go. Nice. Quest complete. Alright, so now you honey treat. You make this. And can you beat any comb block, I assume? Okay. So then I just need you to get, I guess, 16 in total, right? Because comb blocks are 4. But if I do that, then what should happen is they'll never leave the hive. And then I can just straight up tick accelerate the hive all the time, and then they'll produce like a crazy amount of stuff. At least that's the plan. We'll see if it comes out that way. Yep, sweet. So I'll come back after they've produced more honey for me. Cool? So back in a moment. Alright, so now it should be 4 of you. And that will make the simulator upgrade. And if I put that in there, an empty bee cages to pull out bees or filled cages to install. Oh yeah, that's cool. I can make some bee cages. I don't know if we need them though. I think they'll go in and stay in. Is that what they seem to be doing? Because that would be cool. And then the only question here would be if I can go crazy on the tick accelerating, right? Let's go for broke. Go, bees, go! And what you would expect to see happen if this is working fully correctly now. And I think I have that acceleration things. Might as well put that in there too. What they should do, because I'm assuming this is the front, and it said to put a flower in front, so I did, right? Are you gonna make all the things? Hopefully, maybe, we'll see. Now, it is becoming nighttime in the overworld, so I don't know if that's making a difference. So I'm going to make sure that it's day, and then see what happens. Back in a few. So I remembered, because I ran into this in the past, because it's not clear on the tooltip. It's not just in front of the hive. It needs to be in front of and 1 block below the hive. So the flower needs to be in this block space. So I placed, it also said there's a feeding slab that you can put in there, and it doesn't seem to be consuming the dandelions, which is good news, because I'd have to move this up one and anger the bees and all that stuff that I didn't feel like doing. But yeah, look at that. We're getting honeycombs now. Booyah. That's the production speed that I wanted to see. That is what's up. Look at that. Boom. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Cooking, 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 cooking. Yeah, so I'm assuming that... I have no idea if the number of dandelions matters. I'm just going to leave the 8. I don't care. So now that we've got all these honeycombs, we can centrifuge it, right? So there's the basic centrifuge, I guess. If we got ourselves a grindstone. I haven't actually looked, but I'm assuming the powered one requires an existing centrifuge. Oh, cool. We can use it that. Sweet. So powered. Boom. And then there's the heated centrifuge, which needs an inactive dragon egg. That's definitely a thing. Interesting. Okay. Cool. And you need draconic chunks from productive bees. I'm assuming we don't have any inactive. We have the real dragon egg, but we don't have inactive dragon eggs. Alright, powered will have to do. Cool. And then you go in there, and then we're going to have some flux points. And we're cooking. And now you're going to make wax and honey. And this honey I need to store in a tank. So I was going to go with an advanced black hole tank. I'm guessing that I'm going to want to pipe it out, right? So we can get fluid pipes, mechanical pipes from this dude. Oh good, you actually auto-output, so I don't really need to worry too much about that. Now what I do need is, for this quest down here in Overpowered, we're going to need 100 buckets of honey. So 100 buckets worth of honey, and thus far I've got 1 bucket worth of honey. Looks like I'm getting about 100 millibuckets. So if I want 100 buckets, that's going to be 1,000 honeycomb, which isn't too bad if I take Accelerate. Now, can I turn this into honey somehow? I can melting chamber it. That turns into Cyclic's liquid honey. What I need is the other kind of honey, the productive bees honey, which looks like it's just from mixing these honeycombs and centrifuging honeycombs. I'm just going to cycle through all the JEI recipes for honey here just to see if, you know, a bottle exists in any of them. Thinking not so much. It would be nice. I can't just pop you in there? Nope, he does not accept. And then this wax can turn into candles and stuff or use as fuel. Okay. So I think what we're going to have to just do is, you know, tick accelerate our way into 100 buckets of honey. That's probably our best bet right now. Or, you know, we could always grab 5 more bees and double this process by making another one of these dudes. That would also be fine. But right now it's just a little bit of a waiting game. Not a big deal. We can totally make that happen. Alright, yeah, let me come back in a few minutes here once I've gotten close to that amount of honey, and then we'll see what our next plan is. Alright, just tick accelerating all the things. What I can report is that having 3 of these greatly improves the output of the honey. So definitely get those things if you can. I found it was worth it. Okay, back in a few once I process all this stuff. We're at 36 buckets of honey today. Not far. Not far. Still got, you know, something of a ways to go. Also, it was brought to my attention that the temporal pouch was added to the game. So here's a question. Is there any reason not to have both of these in my inventory? Granted, I'm not supposed to have the time in a bottle anymore. You know, but still. Now I've got 2 times in a bottle. Yeah. Yeah. That's a weird. I don't know what that was all about. How much time do you need to do something? See, look how much we got. Almost 3 full stacks of the honeycomb from doing one 256er. So not too shabby. Also, I wonder if I can have both effects on at the same time. I don't see why I couldn't, right? They're different mods, so they shouldn't. I'm just thinking out loud here. Got 101 buckets of honey. Nice. All right, so now what I want to do is hand that in, right? So what we're going to need is that FTB task screen, right? And if you're here and task is 100 buckets of progressive bees honey. Check. Okay. And then we do this and we do that. Should be cool. Yeah. All right. Not too shabby. Boom. Task complete. Nice. And then you drain back in. Zoinks. And now your next task, right, will be 100k FE. Check. And then we can just borrow this for a sec. And that should be like instant, right? It's 100k ain't no thing. And that's pretty cool by me. All right. So now what I'd like to do is simply get an ender chest. Okay. And we're just going to item extract whatever's in here, right? So you all go away. We're going to get logistical piping stuff. Okay. And then you just extract all the things right into an ender chest. It gets dumped. Done deal, right? I'm not going to bother right now too much with glass bottles. What I might do, you know what I'll probably just do, just to hold it over for a little bit. It won't be crazy good, but it'll be good enough for now. How's that? Is that cool? Right? And that'll eventually run out, but it'll take a while. And I think that's good. And you guys don't need to exist no more. All right, so that's my bees room. Bees is good, right? We've got a little bit of honey in here. We can centrifuge whatever we need when we need to. We have 2 times in a bottle now, so that's cool. Oh, look at that. Advanced Oak Beehive. This block has been accelerated to 2x speed. Time remaining 30 seconds. That's kind of cool. I like that. And I mean, I'm assuming I can do this, right? I'm just assuming that that's a thing that I can do. That's cool. I like that. That's pretty neato. All right. That's a nice mod. Gadgets against grind. How about against? Oh my, there's a lot of things in there. Escape rope. Teleports a player out of caves and buildings to the nearest point on the surface. Ooh, I like that. That's cool. Hearthstone teleports a player to their personal spawn point, or if enabled, the world spawn. Can be enchanted with Unbreaking and Mending. Energized Hearthstone. And can now be used to teleport you to any bound location used while sneaking to bind. Note that to reset the stone layer, you'll need to hit it with lightning again. Cool. When applied, gives the player an effect that stops nearby hostile mobs from spawning. Gives the player an effect that stops nearby hostile mobs from spawning. This lasts a bit longer than Salt. Also works in a larger area. Same thing. And then throwable explosive that has high efficiency against stone. Drops all blocks it destroys. And labeling tool used to change the name of any item in your inventory at no cost. Neat. No solicitor sign. Oh, cool. That's awesome too. Neato. I like that. They all look very cool. All right, so let's pop home. And I think that's probably wrapping up point for the episode. So let's wrap up here. We'll come back next time, and then we'll start investigating what's involved in the next quest, which is going to be this one. So we're going to need a healthy amount of budding amethyst, netherite ingots, a full mana tablet, some mushroom rice, and a precision mechanism from Create. And that will be the next, chapter of this. And then from there, we can do atomic alloying, So it looks like when I do this, it unlocks both of these. And this needs to be atomic alloying, right? And I'm just getting started. So I need to finish this one before I can finish this one. Now you just need luminous processing, which needs charged precision. All right, so this one's actually properly across the line. This might be a bug that it's allowing me to do atomic alloying right now, but no big deal. So we'll get precision budding next. For now, Del20 sign off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.